Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back to some more of Plants vs. Zombies! And here we got another level. It's going to start right up because we don't even have the choice to pick our own plants yet. As you can see, we only have one empty slot here, and once this fills up, then we're going to have to start choosing which plants we want to bring out to the battlefield. So let's do like what we did last time here in level 1-6. Man, those first 5 levels just flew on by, didn't they? Now we got some, gotta get our power plants, our fire flower plants out here. And we got our first zombie. And what we're going to do to combat him is use the potato mine. And you want to put that about, I think it's about 3 squares apart, and then you'll see it raise its little head, like the groundhog. And he will then be armed and ready to explode as soon as the zombie runs into him. Let's see. Okay, so there he goes, ready to explode all over him. And apparently I need to say his catchphrase. People have been meaning for me to say that for whatever reason, so let's throw a pea shooter down here. And Spadow! I don't know. There you go. It's the Spadow achievement. Those are really helpful. Later on we're going to get a plant called the Squash, which is a big mean squash that costs 50 sun, but he takes no time to arm, and he will just like jump up in the air and crush zombies. Let's see, what else do we need here? I love it when you can play so casually in the beginning of this game. It's like, no worries whatsoever, just collect your sun, you know, enjoy your yard. I was trying to find the clip of Home Alone, where he's got like the BB gun, he's like, this is my house, I have to defend it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Probably would have gotten some sort of copyright issue for that anyway, so not a big deal. Let's see if we can, probably won't have to use the walnut, but the walnut's a good plant to have in your little arsenal of plants, if you will. Good old pea shooters, they regenerate so quickly. Something I didn't take into account mentioning is you have to really worry about recharge time with some plants, because they can take quite a while to recharge. Like the cherry bomb, that thing takes like, I don't even know, 20 seconds to recharge maybe? Something like that. Man, excuse me if my commentary's a little weak today. I don't know, I just got back from eating a really greasy Euro lunch kind of dinner. Oh, this is how you get rid of the javelin zombies, by the way. You can put out the walnut zombie, and he'll javelin over the first, well, javelin, more like a pole vault, over the first plant that he comes across. So if you see one of those, they're only as strong as normal zombies, so sometimes you can take them out before they become a problem. But oh, this guy's coming up pretty close. Probably should have put that second pea shooter out a little earlier. Let's see if we got this still. Uh-oh, let's see here. He's only got 1 shot left. Boom! Awesome! That worked out pretty well. Here we got a cone head! Oh, them cone heads coming in! I remember being at an anime convention a couple of years ago, and a lot of people were wearing those on their heads. I think a few people even had like real, honest-to-goodness like traffic cones on their heads, which must have not felt very comfortable. Let's see, let's just get a second row of pea shooters out here. Oh, so much fun just to start these levels fresh and just look at your plants destroying wave after wave of zombies. Alright, so there we go, we got them down, and here comes our last wave! Huge wave of zombies is approaching! Normally they give you a good amount of time in between that last zombie and then like a huge wave approaching, which is very nice of them, you know, I greatly appreciate that. Let's see, javelin zombie. As you can see, he moves a little bit faster than normal zombies too when he's got that javelin in his hands. Something to keep in mind. But, you know, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Didn't even have to use a second potato mine here. That's nice. Got a lot of sun too. Like I said, sometimes having the whole back row of sun is more than you'll need. And for beating that level, we get the ice pea shooter, whatever he's called. I don't remember his name exactly. The snow pea. He shoots frozen peas that damage and slow enemies. He's not one of my favorite. As you can see, he costs a lot at 175 sun to get out onto the field. But the good thing about him is that you only need 1 of him per row. Having more than 1 is just completely unnecessary, because once he hits a zombie, it will freeze them, and well, by freeze them I mean just slow them down. And having more than 1 is just kind of a waste, because you're paying an extra 75 sun when you could just be putting out pea shooters for 100. Oh man, I'm totally going into like a food coma. You know that feeling when you eat too much food, and then like you're like, oh god, I'm just gonna pass out. Food coma coming on. It's totally how I feel right now. Let's see, bring out our potato mine friend. He's so happy. You gotta love that little face, little derpy kind of eyes. Not that derpy, not as derpy as Walnut's eyes, but he's really fun to play around with still. You just gotta remember that 3-block rule, I guess. I don't know, that's a stupid rule. Let's see. Okay, so we got all of our sunflowers out. At least this gives us time to get our sunflowers out. I'd rather use this than have, like, a walnut. That's not going to take care of the situation, obviously. Bring out Mr. Pea Shooter. And, let's see. I'll probably just save up until we get enough for the Snow Pea. Because he's, you know, we'd like to show off our new plants first. I don't know how many levels we're going to get through today. I'm almost at 6 minutes right now, so we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. So here's the Snow Pea. Fires exactly at the same rate as the normal pea shooters do, but as you can see, slows them down. Still does the same amount of damage, but very useful to have. At least, you know, early game. He'll definitely be replaceable though later on. So you get one out here. And looks like we're gonna bring out a regular pea shooter probably here because this guy's coming up fast. Although look at that, generating all the sun I need so very quickly. Thank you, Mr. Sunflowers. Oh, they remind me of those sunflowers with the sunglasses that used to be popular a long time ago. Used to, like, dance and sing. That's, like, even before my time, to be honest. Let's see, more suns. Okay, full row of plants, that's what I like to see. And then I'll try to cover these rows that don't have snow peas with some snow peas, and we're gonna be more than set at that point. We do have a conehead, though, coming out here. Let's see if we can get a snow pea out here quickly. No! One more sun! There we go, awesome. Oh, that always happens too, you know, right when you really need it. You're like, where's that one sun that I need? Why won't you help me, plants? You're supposed to defend my home! It actually kind of reminds me of that episode of South Park when Chef was getting married and Chef's parents show up, and he's telling stories about when Chef was a kid and the Loch Ness Monster used to show up at their house. Like, this little girl showed up asking if we want to buy some Girl Scout cookies. And it was about that time that I realized it was a 4-million-year-old dinosaur from the Mesozoic period. You get off my lawn, you Loch Ness Monster! Oh god, I love the crazy rambling. It's hilarious. That's still a good show today. I don't care what people say. If you haven't watched South Park in a while, give it a chance, because I think it's even better than it was in the first few seasons. Here we go. Now, Javelin Zombie. He ain't even a problem anymore now that we got Snow Peas out here. Oh, look at him go down. You cannot stand the cold. Chill out. Oh, I love the ice puns. I say them all the time when I'm playing Brawl, and you get the little iceberg. You throw people in, always say chill out. Or what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Oh, I missed a perfect opportunity to say that, as B-Dude pointed out in my Mega Man 6 LP when I fought that big old dinosaur guy. Alright, so that's pretty good there. Let's see, let's get some more pea shooters. Double our power. Oh, we gotta get another one in that row immediately. I should be using more of the potato mines. But now I'm starting to like, get into a groove where this is kind of how I play the game normally. One thing you gotta worry about with the snow peas is that sometimes you'll have a situation like this, where you'll have 2 zombies. Actually, I think there might be 3 zombies there. Oh yeah, there are 3 zombies there, wow. Well, that's quite a bit, actually. Could be a little late for that, but let's see. Actually, it might not even be necessary for that. With the snow pea, though, a block and a half might be enough. Every other row, they look alright. Come on, blow them up, Oh, we're gonna need it. Okay. Well, better safe than sorry, you know. Safety first, or at least top 5, I always say. It's a good way of going about life. Oh, now we're really starting. We're at 1-7. Oh, this was the first level, too, where we had 2 big waves. Didn't even really realize that. But we got this under control. We can probably bring out another wave of whatever. Could dig this guy up, too. You know, this is how you dig zombies up. Or dig zombies up. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do in this game. So you dig up your plants. I think I'll just stick to another row of pea shooters. I can't imagine we're going to need anything else. And then when this final last wave comes, we'll spring out another cherry bomb. Or not another cherry bomb, but we'll bring out the cherry bomb. Should be a quick end. Quick demise for them. Oh, I really can't wait to get some better offensive stuff. And I don't have to make so many rows of these guys. Doing good on sun, though. I like that. Appreciate that quite a bit. Oh, look at them just go down. The heads are popping. It's always a very satisfying sound. And the music's also really good in this game, too. I haven't even really mentioned that, but it's really catchy. It's actually something that you would like to listen to. I play a lot of games. I play a lot of retro games, and although there are some games, in particular the Mega Man games that I play a lot of, that have really good music to them, but man, there are a lot of NES games with some really bad music too, let me tell you. So it's nice to play a game that's got some more current, modern kind of music, if you'll call it that. I don't know if you call it that, but hey, I still love listening to 8-bit music too. I actually saw the band Power Glove, which is an awesome band. Kind of look like Guar, but they do remixes, or not remixes. They might have done some remixes too, but they just do 8-bit music in a very heavy metal, hardcore fashion. And I've always been pretty much a hardcore, hard rock, metal kind of guy myself, so definitely appreciate it. I'm going to see The Offspring next month. Never seen them live before, but always been a big fan. Hey, and for our victory there, we get the Chomp, the Piranha Plant, as I like to call him for obvious reasons. But he's better known in this game as the Chomper, and he devours a zombie whole, but is vulnerable while chewing. And now there's a pretty fun, combo you can do offensively using this guy. And, so now we gotta choose our plants. It actually gives us time to figure things out. We got the Buckethead Zombies, which are your final version of, the strongest regular zombies. I guess that doesn't make a lot of sense, but, it goes zombie, Conehead Zombie, and then Buckethead Zombie, and then after that we're gonna get a lot more variations on zombies. So, let's see, we absolutely always need sunflowers. I think if you start a game without a sunflower, it will tell you, hey, you don't have sunflowers, or any way to generate sun, so you might want to put them in there. We'll go with everything except for the snow pea. Like I said, not a huge fan of it, but it's there if you want to use it, if that's your thing to slow enemies down. But I'm more about the killing enemies as quickly as possible. Right, so here we go. Starting off, more sunflowers. It's always fun to start this game off, fresh. I like to see how quickly I can get a whole row of sunflowers done, or a whole column, I should say, and then not have to worry about it ever again. Here comes a zombie. Throw down Mr. Potato Mine there. Boom, there's our 50 sun, another sunflower. This is just a fun game to sit back and relax and enjoy. You know what I really like? I really like the fact that you can only play this game with one hand. When I'm feeling really lazy, just lean back in the computer chair and just play this game with one hand. That's another thing I love a lot about Diablo 3, is that for a majority of that game, if you really, put your skills in the particular slots, have a lot of passive stuff, then you don't need to worry about even pushing any buttons, any of the hotkeys. Alright, we'll take care of this guy with some peas, but I think I'm going to try to do a line of pea shooters here, and then our chompers, and then chompers go well with the walnuts, for reasons I will discuss very shortly. So we can probably get one out here, just to get things moving. Almost picked up another sunflower. If you pick up a sunflower by accident, you can always just put it back in its spot. So, no need to worry about that. Ooh, here's a Conehead Zombie. I'm going to bring out a Chomper for this guy for sure, because even if I put up one pea shooter, that's not going to be enough to take him down. I'll put one over there. Always building. If you're not doing anything, there's probably something that you can do. Or else you're just waiting on sun. But later on, there's going to be points where you're not going to be waiting on sun at all. So I'm going to put this walnut in front here. And now the Chomper can eat what's in front of the walnut, because technically that zombie was on the same spot that the walnut was on. And the Chomper can take care of anything that's a step in front of him. It's kind of like chess. This game's a lot like chess, actually, when I think about it. I'm a big fan of chess, too. So that's really fun. You can do that way. The downside to the Chomper, as you can see, it takes about, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds or so for him to finish chewing that zombie, and then swallows him, and then you need another one. Some people like to do one Chomper and then another Chomper in front of it. I think there's a mini-game like that later on that we'll see. Oh, this could be trouble. Alright, time for that. Same strategy there. Buckethead Zombie. Boom! Instant kill. Alright, so I got all of that. As you can see, the walnuts, they take a little while to regenerate. Normally your defensive plants will take longer to regenerate than your offensive ones. But, oh man, we're almost up to 15 minutes. I gotta finish this. I think this is gonna unfortunately be the last level of the day, guys. I wanted to finish I wanted to finish all of World 1 today, but I would rather the episodes be, easy to digest rather than have them really complicated and long. But later on, I'm gonna have to definitely have some long episodes because, as you can see, like stages are taking longer and longer to finish, and soon enough, it's going to take like probably close to 15 minutes just to finish one stage. But I really want to just get into like the meat and potatoes, if you will, of this game, and that really starts up in like the third world, I would think. I don't know if I said last time, but there are 5 worlds, and there are 10 stages in each world. Every 5th and 10th level, you do a mini game. Just pointing it out there. So you get Mr. Walnut out, and I think we're pretty much set. We've always got the cherry bomb in case things get a little bit out of control. Oh, this is the finals round. Here we go, cherry bomb time. Boom. And these guys should go down without much of a problem. And I'm going to be able to bring out that next walnut. So for that, we get the repeater. And now the repeater is a lot of fun because this is literally just a pea shooter that fires twice in succession. Fires 2 peas at one time. As you can see, though, it costs double. But later on, we can get an upgrade for it to make it a Gatling pea shooter, which fires 4 at a time, which is really awesome. This is going to become like the new standard. But as you can see, now we're going to start going through a lot more sun. Anyhow, guys, pretty standard fare of enemies this time. Next time, we'll introduce the repeater. This has been the Johnny Cage. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, comment if you have not, and I'll talk to all you guys next time.